नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं पुष्पेंद्र कुमार आप सभी का अपने YouTube चैनल में स्वागत करता हूं। दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में मैं आपके लिए लेकर आया हूं 100 क्विक पॉइंट्स इन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर। दोस्तों, ये 100 क्विक पॉइंट्स आपको बहुत ज़्यादा मदद करेंगे और चलिए आगे वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। द वेरी फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज़ दिस: लाइफ इज़ अ टेल टोल्ड बाय एन इडियट full of sound and fury signifying nothing. These lines occur in Macbeth by Shakespeare. Next point is: the lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. These lines occur in A Midsummer Night Dreams, and this is also written by William Shakespeare. Next point is: neither a borrower nor a lender be. This line was told by Polonius in Hamlet. Polonius was the father of Ophelia, and Ophelia was the beloved of Hamlet. Next point is: life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that stirs and treads his honor upon the stage, and then is heard no more. These lines are in Macbeth. Next point is: Ben Jonson's comedies are called comedies of humor because each of them deals with a particular humor in human nature. Next point is: the age of James I is called the Jacobean age. Next point is: Samson Agonist is an epic written by John Milton. आगे बढ़ते हैं दोस्तों। Next point is: Milton wrote Areopagitica to defend people's freedom of speech, and I think it was published in 1644. Next point is: 12 books are there in Paradise Lost. In book 4th of Paradise Lost, Adam and Eve meet for the first time. Paradise was first published in 1667 in 10 books. The second edition was followed in 1674 in 12 books. The longest book is book 9th with 1189 lines, 1189 lines, and the shortest book is book 7th with 640 lines. It was written in blank verse. Satan is considered as the hero in Paradise Lost. The theory opens in hell. Eve was created by God, taken from one of Adam's ribs. Next point is: Milton became blind in 1652 at the age of 44, and he wrote Paradise Lost through dictation with the help of amanuenses, Amanuenses, and friends. Next point is: the term metaphysical school of poets was first applied to Donne and this companion poetry by Dr. Johnson. Next point is: fame is the last infirmity of noble mind. This line occurs in Milton's Lycidas. Next point is: better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Satan says this line in Paradise Lost. Next point is: Samson Agonist loved Delilah and he was betrayed by her in Samson Agonist. Next point is: Lycidas is a pastoral elegy written by Milton on the death of his friend Edward King. Next point is: Wordsworth says of Milton, "Thou soul was like a star and dwelt apart." Next point is: Milton, thou shouldst be living at this hour. Wordsworth remembers Milton in one of his sonnets. Next point is: Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy is a critical treatise on dramatic art developed through dialogues. Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy develops through dialogues amongst four interlocutors. They are Eugenius, Crates, Neander, and Lycidas. In Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy, Neander speaks for modern English dramatists. Neander is Dryden in essay of dramatic poesy. It means Neander is Dryden himself. Next point is: Conquest of Granda is a play written by Dryden. Dryden's All for Love is based on Antony and Cleopatra. Next point is: John Locke is the author of the essay on human understanding. Next point is: the central theme of Dryden's The Hind and the Panther is defense of Roman Catholicism. Next point is: Samuel Butler's Hudibras is a satire on Puritanism. Next point is: Grace Abounding is an autobiographical work by John Bunyan. Next point is: Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress is an allegory. Next point is: Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. This is the opening line of Counsel to Girls, written by Robert Herrick. Next point is: Here is God's plenty. Dryden refers Chaucer in the line. Nahum Tate gave a happy ending to King Lear. Next point is the theatres were closed down during the Commonwealth period in England. In 1660, they were reopened. Next point is here lies my wife, here let her rest. Now she is at rest. Now and so am I. This was a proposed epitaph to be engraved on the tomb of John Dryden's wife. Next point is Dryden's The Medal is a personal satire on Shaftesbury. Dryden is hailed as the father of English criticism by Dr. Johnson. Next point is the Restoration marks the real moment of birth of our modern English prose. Matthew Arnold says this. Next point is the term Augustan was first applied to a school of poets by Dr. Johnson. Next point is Matthew Arnold called the 18th century our admirable and indispensable 18th century. Next point is Matthew Arnold called the 18th century the age of prose and reason. Next point is Dryden found English poetry brick and left it a marvel. It is said by Dr. Johnson. Next point is if Pope be not a poet, where is his poetry to be found? This observation was made by Dr. Johnson. I shall endeavour to enlighten morality with wit, and to temper wit with morality. Addison made this endeavour. Richard Steele started the journal The Tatler, and it was started in 1709. Tatler, Spectator, Spectator was 1711. Next point is the four wheels of the van of the English novel are Fielding, Smollett, Sterne and Richardson. Referring to one of his novels, Jonathan Swift said, "Good God, what a genius I had when I wrote that book." He was referring a tale of the tub. Pope said, "The proper study of mankind is man." Next point is Absol and Achitophel deals with the Popish plot. Next point is the elegy in praise of John Donne was written by Thomas Carew. Next point is in Joseph Andrews, Fielding parodies Richardson's Pamela. Next point is Swift said Pope can fix in one couplet more sense than I can do in 6. Next point is the coffee house culture flourished in the age of Dr. Johnson. Next point is Pope observed a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Drink deep or test not the Pyrenean spring. Next point is Lady Wortley Mountain said Pope's essay on criticism is all stolen. Matthew Prior's The Town and the Country Mouse is a parody of Dryden's The Hen and the Panther. Next point is Dr. Johnson wrote the lives of 52 poets in his Lives of the Poets. Next point is Dr. Johnson left out Goldsmith in his Lives of the Poets. Next point is Tennyson called Milton the mighty mouthed inventor of harmonies. James Thomson's Seasons is a nature poem divided into 4 parts. Next point is John Dyer is the author of the poem Grosvenor Hill. Next point is Thomas Gray's elegy written in a country churchyard begins with the line, "The curfew tolled the knell of parting day." Next point is 1798 was taken to be the year of the beginning of the Romantic movement because Wordsworth's lyrical ballads was published in the year. Next point is Wordsworth's Prelude is an autobiographical poem. Cowper wrote, "God made the country and man made the town." Next point is we are laid asleep in body and become a living soul. This line occurs in Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey. Next point is Collins' poem In Yonder Grave a Druid Lies is an elegy on the death of James Thomson. Next point is Thomas Love Peacock satirized Sally and Coleridge in Nightmare Abbey. Next point is it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. This line occurs in Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Next point is the phrase willing suspension of disbelief is applied to Coleridge. When lovely woman stoops to folly occurs in a play written by Oliver Goldsmith. She stoops to conquer. Next point is bliss was it in that dawn to believe, but to be young was very heaven. This line occurs in Wordsworth's The Prelude, and it was published in 1850 by his wife. According to Sally, hell is a city much like London. Next point is the mariner kills an albatross in the rime of the ancient mariner. Next point is Robert Sades, a vision of judgment is a ludicrous ecology of George II. Next point is Sally was expelled from the Oxford University for the publication of On the Necessity of Atheism. And guys, I hope and I think it was published in 1811. Next point is Lord Byron was the poet who woke one morning and found himself famous. Next point is Matthew Arnold called Sally an ineffectual angel, beating in the void his luminous wings in vain. Next point is Walter Scott's novels are called Waverley novels. Next point is Elia is a pen name assumed by De Quincey. Next point is Sally's defense of poetry is a rejoinder. Reply to Love Peacock's The Four Ages of Poetry. Adonis is a pastoral elegy written by Sally on the death of Keats. Next point is Madeline is the heroine in Eve of St. Agnes by John Keats. Next point is Matthew Arnold said about Keats, he is with Shakespeare. Keats said himself, my name is writ in water. Coleridge said, I have a smack of Hamlet myself. Sally's death was caused by drowning. Life, like a dome of many-colored glass, stains the white radiance of eternity. Until death tramples it to fragments die. These lines occur in Sally's Adonis. Next point is Keats' Ode on a Grecian Urn ends with the line, Forever wilt thou love and see be fair. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. This line is in Keats' Endymion. Next point is Charles Lamb has written tales from Shakespeare. Next point is Walter Scott is considered to be the most remarkable historical novelist of the Romantic period. Next point is Ode of Wit is a small masterpiece of Abraham Cowley. Next point is the first poet laureate of England was Ben Jonson and he was unofficial poet laureate. Next point is after Walter Scott's refusal, the poet laureateship was conferred on Robert Sade. Dryden's Absalom and Achitophel deal with the people's plan to prevent James from coming to the throne and make Duke of Monmouth the king, which is known as the Popish Plot. The title of poet of laureate was first conferred by letters patent to John Dryden. Queen Victoria succeeded to the throne of England after William IV. Next point is D.G. Rossetti was the leader of the Pre-Raphaelite group of artists in England. Pre-Raphaelites are D.G. Rossetti, Christian Rossetti, Morris and Swinburne. Next point is Elizabeth Barrett Browning is the author of Aurora Leigh. Next point is the basic theme of Arnold's literature and dogma is theology. Next point is Arnold's Culture and Anarchy deals with the subject of education. Next point is the subtitle of Vanity Fair is a novel without a hero. Next point is George Eliot's novel Romola is a historical novel. दोस्तों वीडियो देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। दोस्तों अगर आप इस वीडियो की PDF प्राप्त करना चाहते हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपको टेलीग्राम का लिंक दिया गया है, आप उसको ज्वाइन कीजिए और वहाँ से आप PDF डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। धन्यवाद दोस्तों, आपका सेशन शुभ हो।